All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Saira Mujtaba and with me is V. Ravi Kumar. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says startup culture is expanding to smaller cities, which is an indication of a bright future. Hails the youth for discarding traditional ways of thinking and carving out new paths. Government extends suspension on scheduled international commercial passenger flights to and from India till September 30. Kerala to impose night curfew from today following sharp rise in COVID cases in the state. 6 civilians killed in a rocket attack in Afghan capital Kabul. US carries out drone strike on vehicle carrying ISIS-K suicide bombers. India's Avni wins gold medal in women's 10-meter air rifle shooting at Tokyo Paralympics. Yogesh Kathunia bags silver in discus throw. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister announces cash reward of 1 crore rupees for Nishad Kumar for winning silver medal at Paralympic Games. And Janmashtami, marking the birth of Lord Krishna, being celebrated across the country today. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also help others get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower their guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki duri for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075. As our nation celebrates the 75th year of independence, a series of events is being organized by the government as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. To commemorate the occasion as a Jan Utsav, All India Radio News brings a special quiz for its listeners on India's freedom movement and its glorious history. The quiz is being conducted every Monday and Tuesday in Morning News at 8:30 since 16th of August and will continue till 15th of August 2022. India Post has joined hands as the logistics partner with All India Radio News for the Amrit Mahotsav quiz. And now coming to our 5th question of the Amrit Mahotsav quiz. Which freedom fighter was popularly known as Master Da? I repeat the question. Which freedom fighter was popularly known as Master Da? Listeners can send in their responses to the question over WhatsApp number 8826 546262. Repeat 8826 546262, or they can send an email on amritmahotsavquiz@gmail.com. I repeat, amritmahotsavquiz@gmail.com. One lucky participant will be selected as a winner and will be announced in tomorrow's Morning News. The winner will be awarded an e-certificate and a token prize.
आजादी के 75 वर्षों का पर्व अमृत महोत्सव के पावन अवसर पर आकाशवाणी समाचार लेकर आया है अमृत महोत्सव क्विज। आप भी इस क्विज का हिस्सा बन सकते हैं। हमारे समाचार बुलेटिनों में पूछे गए स्वतंत्रता आंदोलन से जुड़े प्रश्नों का जवाब देकर आपसे ये सवाल प्रत्येक सोमवार और मंगलवार को सुबह 8 बजे प्रसारित होने वाले बुलेटिन समाचार प्रभात में पूछे जाएंगे। श्रोता ईमेल amritmahotsavquiz@gmail.com पर अपने जवाब भेज सकते हैं। जवाब के साथ आप अपना नाम, पता और फोन नंबर भी भेजिए ताकि विजेता बनने पर हम आपसे संपर्क कर सकें। विजेता का चुनाव ईमेल पर मिले सही जवाबों में से लकी ड्रॉ के माध्यम से होगा और इसकी घोषणा अगले दिन इसी बुलेटिन में की जाएगी। विजेता को प्रमाण पत्र के साथ एक उपहार भी दिया जाएगा। साथ ही विजेता का नाम हमारे ट्विटर हैंडल पर भी फ्लैश होगा। तो आइए मनाएं आजादी के 75 वर्षों का पर्व अमृत महोत्सव आकाशवाणी समाचार के साथ।
And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called upon the people of the country to strive to further the momentum the field of sports has gained through the recent Olympics and contribute whatever they can to promote sports culture in the country. He said the nation must garner expertise in a variety of sports, taking advantage of this opportunity. In his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, Mr. Modi said sports competition should be held everywhere, including remote villages and other parts of the country, as it is only through competition that sports shall evolve. He added that this time, the Olympics has created a major impact on the mindset of the people, and whatever India earned in Olympics may be lesser in comparison with the world, but enough has happened to boost the confidence and belief of Indians. Stressing on the need to accord permanence to this momentum, the Prime Minister said that it is only through collective endeavour of all that India can attain glorious heights in sports.
ओलंपिक ने बहुत बड़ा प्रभाव पैदा किया है। ओलंपिक के खेल पूरे हुए, अभी पैरालंपिक चल रहा है। देश को हमारे इस खेल जगत में जो कुछ भी हुआ, विश्व की तुलना में भले कम होगा, लेकिन विश्वास भरने के लिए तो बहुत कुछ हुआ। आज युवा सिर्फ स्पोर्ट्स की तरफ देख ही रहा ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन वह उससे जुड़ी संभावनाओं की भी और देख रहा है। उसके पूरे इकोसिस्टम को बहुत बारीकी से देख रहा है, उसके सामर्थ्य को वो समझ रहा है और किसी न किसी रूप में खुद को जोड़ना भी चाहता है। अब वो कन्वेंशनल चीजों से आगे जाकर न्यू डिसिप्लिन्स को अपना रहा है।
The Prime Minister said the mind of the youth has undergone a transformation and today's young minds shun obsolete, age-old methods and patterns and want to do something new altogether.
साथियों, जब खेलकूद की बात होती है ना, तो स्वाभाविक है हमारे सामने पूरी युवा पीढ़ी नजर आती है। और जब युवा पीढ़ी की तरफ गौर से देखते हैं, कितना बड़ा बदलाव नजर आ रहा है। युवा का मन बदल चुका है और आज का युवा मन घिसे पीटे पुराने तौर तरीकों से कुछ नया करना चाहता है, हट करके करना चाहता है। आज का युवा मन बने बनाए रास्तों पर चलना नहीं चाहता है, वो नए रास्ते बनाना चाहता है, अननोन जगह पे कदम रखना चाहता है। मंजिल भी नहीं, लक्ष्य भी नहीं, राह भी नहीं और चाह भी नहीं, और एक बार मन में ठान लेता है ना युवा, जी जान से जुट जाता है, दिन रात मेहनत कर रहा है।
Mr. Modi expressed confidence that in the coming days a large number of satellites will be those developed by Indian youth.
आज जहां भी देखो, किसी भी परिवार में जाओ, कितना ही संपन्न परिवार हो, पढ़े लिखे परिवार हो, लेकिन अगर परिवार में नौजवान से बात करो तो वो क्या कहता है? वो अपने पारिवारिक जो परंपराओं से हट करके कहता है मैं तो स्टार्टअप करूंगा, स्टार्टअप्स में चला जाऊंगा, यानी रिस्क लेने के लिए उसका मन उछल रहा है। आज छोटे छोटे शहरों में भी स्टार्टअप कल्चर का विस्तार हो रहा है। अभी कुछ दिन पहले ही हमारे देश में खिलौनों की चर्चा हो रही थी। देखते ही देखते जब हमारे युवाओं के ध्यान में विषय आया, उन्होंने भी मन में ठान लिया कि दुनिया में भारत के खिलौनों की पहचान कैसे बने और नए नए प्रयोग कर रहे हैं।
The Prime Minister also highlighted the need to create awareness about Sanskrit, saying it is our collective duty to cherish our heritage, preserve it and pass it on to the new generation. Highlighting the importance of the cleanliness campaign, Mr. Modi said that when the country is celebrating the Amrit Mahotsav of independence, it has to remember that it should never let the resolve of the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan diminish.
हमारा ये इंदौर कई वर्षों से स्वच्छ भारत रैंकिंग में पहले नंबर पर बना हुआ है। अब इंदौर के लोग स्वच्छ भारत के इस रैंकिंग से संतोष पाकर के बैठना नहीं चाहते हैं, वे आगे बढ़ना चाहते हैं, कुछ नया करना चाहते हैं। और उन्होंने क्या मन में ठान ली है? उन्होंने वाटर प्लस सिटी बनाए रखने के लिए जी जान से जुटे हुए हैं। वाटर प्लस सिटी यानी ऐसा शहर जहां बिना ट्रीटमेंट के कोई भी सीवेज किसी सार्वजनिक जल स्रोत में नहीं डाला जाता। यहाँ के नागरिकों ने खुद आगे आकर अपनी नालियों को सीवर लाइन से जोड़ा है, स्वच्छता अभियान भी चलाया है और इस वजह से सरस्वती और कान नदियों में गिरने वाला गंदा पानी भी काफी कम हुआ है और सुधार नजर आ रहा है।
Mr. Modi also cited the example of the Sukhet model, which is being practiced in Madhubani in Bihar. The initiative has been successfully undertaken by Dr. Rajendra Prasad Agricultural University and the local Krishi Vigyan Kendra.
जो कचरा गांव से एकत्रित होता है उसके निपटारे के लिए वर्मी कंपोस्ट बनाने का भी काम किया जा रहा है। यानी सुखेत मॉडल के 4 लाभ तो सीधे सीधे नजर आते हैं। एक तो गांव को प्रदूषण से मुक्ति, दूसरा गांव को गंदगी से मुक्ति, तीसरा गांव वालों को रसोई गैस सिलेंडर के लिए पैसे और चौथा गांव के किसानों को जैविक खाद। आप सोचिए इस तरह के प्रयास हमारे गांवों की शक्ति कितनी ज्यादा बढ़ा सकते हैं। यही तो आत्मनिर्भरता का विषय है। मैं देश की प्रत्येक पंचायत से कहूंगा कि ऐसा कुछ करने का वो भी अपने यहाँ जरूर सोचें। और साथियों, जब हम एक लक्ष्य लेकर निकल पड़ते हैं ना तो नतीजे का मिलना निश्चित होता है।
The government has extended suspension of scheduled international commercial passenger flights to and from India to September 30. Aviation Regulator, Director General of Civil Aviation said the suspension of scheduled international passenger flights has been extended till 30th of next month. However, scheduled international flights may be allowed on selected routes by the competent authority on a case-to-case basis. Scheduled international passenger services have been suspended in India since 23rd of March last year due to the COVID pandemic. But special international flights have been operating under the Vande Bharat mission. Amid sharp rise in COVID cases in Kerala, Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan announced that night curfew will be imposed in the state from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. from today. The decision comes 2 days after the centre suggested that the state government should explore the possibility of enforcing night curfew in areas of high positivity. The state yesterday reported 29,836 fresh cases of COVID, while 75 patients succumbed to the infection in the last 24 hours. The state government also issued additional COVID guidelines saying special intensified stringent lockdowns will be enforced in the urban wards and panchayats with critical spread where WIPI, that is weekly infection population ratio, is above 7.
A 2-day national conference with states and union territories will begin at Kevadia in Gujarat from today. This conference, organized by the Union Ministry of Women and Child Development, will focus on various issues concerning the nutrition of child and mother. More from our Ahmedabad correspondent.
Gujarat Minister for Women and Child Welfare, Ganpat Singh Wasawa, along with Minister of State, Vibhavri Dave, has reviewed the preparations for the conference at Kevadia. On the first day today, the dignitaries will visit the Statue of Unity after completing registration formalities. Union Minister for Women and Child Development, Smriti Irani, will formally inaugurate the conference on Tuesday morning at Tent City in Kevadia. The conference will deliberate on important issues like Mission Poshan 2.0, Mission Vatsalya, and Mission Shakti, along with challenges and expectations from the states and union territories. Yogesh Pandya, AR News, Ahmedabad.
A US drone strike hit a vehicle carrying multiple ISIS-K suicide bombers yesterday before they could mount an attack at Kabul's international airport. US and Taliban both said the drone strike targeted suicide bombers. US officials said significant secondary explosions from the vehicle indicated the presence of a substantial amount of explosive material. 2 American military officials called the drone strike successful and said the vehicle carried multiple bombers. U.S. Navy's Captain Bill Urban, a spokesman for the American military's Central Command, said the drone strike was carried out in self-defense. Taliban spokesman Zabihullah Mujahid said that the U.S. strike targeted a suicide bomber as he drove a vehicle loaded with explosives. The strike was the second by America since last week's ISIS-K suicide attack that killed over 180 people at the Kabul airport. In Afghanistan, 6 civilians, including 4 children, were killed after a rocket was fired at the Kabul airport but failed to hit the target. The rocket struck a house in Khwaja Bugra, a populated residential area in Police District 15, killing 2 adults and 4 children. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack. Taliban officials and public health authorities have not commented on the blast so far.
Janmashtami, which marks the birth of Lord Krishna, is being celebrated across the country today. Devotees throng to the temples to offer prayers to Lord Krishna. Mathura and Vrindavan in Uttar Pradesh is fully geared up to celebrate the birth of Lord Krishna. Thousands of temples, including Baki Bihari Temple, Prem Mandir, ISKCON Temple and Sri Krishna Janmabhoomi Temple, have been tastefully decorated in Mathura, the birthplace of Lord Krishna. In Uttar Pradesh, Janmashtami is being celebrated with religious fervour. The state government has also given relaxations in the night COVID curfew on this occasion. Our Lucknow correspondent has filed this report.
In Krishna Nagari, Mathura, temples are adorned with flowers and beautiful lightings. Devotees in large numbers are offering prayers at Krishna temples with adherence to the COVID guidelines. ISKCON temple is also full of devotees, including large number of foreign nationals. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will be reaching Mathura this afternoon, and he will be the first Chief Minister to take part in the Janmashtami celebrations at Mathura. State government has also relaxed the night COVID curfew restrictions at the places where traditionally Janmashtami is being celebrated in state. Police has made elaborate security arrangements to prevent any untoward incident on this occasion. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
President Ramnath Kovind has greeted all fellow citizens on the occasion of Janmashtami. In a message, the President said Janmashtami is a festival to dedicate ourselves to the life and teachings of Lord Sri Krishna. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has greeted the nation on the auspicious occasion of Janmashtami. In his message, Mr. Naidu said, Janmashtami celebrates the birth of Lord Krishna, who is worshipped as Lord Vishnu's 8th incarnation. He said, Lord Krishna's eternal message, as expounded in the Bhagavad Gita, to discharge our duties with sincerity without attachment to the outcomes, has been a source of inspiration for all of mankind.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today greeted the people on the occasion of Janmashtami. Yesterday, in his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, Mr. Modi had said, Janmashtami is the festival of birth of Bhagwan Sri Krishna, and people are familiar with all forms of the Lord, from the naughty Kanhaiya to the one taking colossal form, Krishna, from the one well-versed in scriptures to the one skilled in weaponry.
जन्माष्टमी का ये पर्व यानी भगवान श्री कृष्ण के जन्म का पर्व। हम भगवान के सब स्वरूपों से परिचित हैं। नटखट कन्हैया से लेकर के विराट रूप धारण करने वाले कृष्ण तक, शास्त्र सामर्थ्य से लेकर के शस्त्र सामर्थ्य वाले कृष्ण तक, कला हो, सौंदर्य हो, माधुर्य हो, कहाँ कहाँ कृष्ण है। भगवान सोमनाथ मंदिर से जुड़े निर्माण कार्यों का लोकार्पण किया गया है। सोमनाथ मंदिर से 3-4 किलोमीटर दूरी पर ही भालका तीर्थ है। ये भालका तीर्थ वो है जहाँ भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने धरती पर अपनी अंतिम पल बिताई थी। एक प्रकार से इस लोक की उनकी लीलाओं का वहाँ समापन हुआ था। सोमनाथ ट्रस्ट द्वारा उस सारे क्षेत्र में विकास के बहुत सारे काम चल रहे हैं। अतीत है, उसे आगे भी ले जाना है। हम अपने पर्व मनाएं, उसकी वैज्ञानिकता को समझें, विरासत के रूप में उसे आगे बढ़ाना भी है। मैं एक बार फिर सभी देशवासियों को जन्माष्टमी की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ।
You're listening to the morning news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. India's Avni wins gold medal in women's 10-meter air rifle shooting at Tokyo Paralympics. Yogesh Kathunia bags silver in the discus throw. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister announces cash reward of 1 crore rupees for Nishad Kumar for winning silver medal at Paralympic Games. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says startup culture is expanding to smaller cities, which is an indication of a bright future. Hails youth for discarding traditional ways of thinking and carving out new paths. Government extends suspension on scheduled international commercial passenger flights to and from India till September 30th. Kerala to impose night curfew from today following sharp rise in COVID cases in the state. 6 civilians killed in a rocket attack in Afghan capital Kabul. US carries out drone strike on vehicle carrying ISIS-K suicide bombers. And Janmashtami, marking birth of Lord Krishna, being celebrated across the country today. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alert.
आजादी के आंदोलन के खजाने में ऐसे ढेरों शब्द जिन्होंने बदल दिए इतिहास। तारीख बदलने वाले लफ्जों पर आकाशवाणी समाचार ला रहा है विशेष कार्यक्रम धरोहर हर सोमवार।
Welcome back. You're listening to the morning news. Indian shooter Avni has won a gold medal in women's 10-meter air rifle shooting at Tokyo Paralympics. She has won the first gold for the country at the Tokyo Paralympic Games. Yogesh Kathunia won a silver medal in discus throw. This is the 5th medal for the country at the Tokyo Paralympics. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated Avni on winning the gold medal at Tokyo Paralympics. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, "It was a phenomenal performance." He said winning a hard-earned and well-deserved gold was made possible due to her industrious nature and passion towards shooting. Prime Minister Modi has congratulated Yogesh Kathunia on winning the silver medal at the Tokyo Paralympics. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, "It was an outstanding performance by Yogesh Kathunia and the nation is delighted that he brings home the silver medal." Sports Minister Anurag Thakur has congratulated Avni Lakron on winning the gold medal. In a tweet, Mr. Thakur said, "Amazing Avni wins gold medal for India." He said it is a historic achievement as she becomes the only woman in Olympics and Paralympics to win a gold. The Himachal Pradesh government has announced a reward of 1 crore rupees for high jumper Nishad Kumar, who won a silver medal at the Tokyo Paralympics. With a jump of 2.06 meters, Nishad Kumar sealed the silver medal. With this, he also went on to create an Asian record, and the event turned out to be a good affair for the Indian para-athlete.
As our nation celebrates the 75th year of independence, a series of events are being organized by the government as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Let's listen now to our special program, Azadi Ka Safar.
आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव। Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. Birth of a nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest movements the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
In today's episode, we bring you the story of freedom fighter and later Chief Minister of Odisha, Vinayak Acharya, who was born on this day in 1918 in Berhampur, Odisha, affectionately called as Odisha's Ajat Shatru, which means one who has only friends and no enemies. A frail-looking man, the khadi-clad Vinayak Acharya was a simple and soft-speaking gentleman. He was closely associated with the Indian freedom struggle and actively participated in the Quit India movement, which had a marked impact on the city of Berhampur.
He played a vital role in all the phases of manifold development of Odisha. His political, social, educational and administrative contributions specially merit high appreciation. He was deeply influenced by his father Raghunath Acharya and a contemporary literary personality, Ramachandra Acharya.
Vinayak was an independent-minded person and never wanted to join any government service under the British. Consequently, he joined a non-government high school in Hinjalicut and subsequently joined the Berhampur Municipal High School as an assistant teacher. He had a great quality of perseverance and was a promising and pragmatic leader in his own field.
From the beginning, he was attracted towards socialism and proved to be a true Gandhian in the subsequent phases of his life. During the Quit India movement, Acharya worked as a messenger of the freedom fighters to pass on relevant information from person to person. Talking exclusively to AIR, eminent Gandhian Dr. Biswajit Roy, trustee, Central Gandhi Smarak Nidhi, Odisha, shed light on the contribution of the great freedom fighter.
जब अंग्रेज भारत छोड़ो कार्यक्रम शुरू हुआ और उसमें पूरा देश के साथ साथ उड़ीसा भी उस आंदोलन में कूच पड़ा, उसी समय में विनायक आचार्य जी और उनके बड़े भाई सत्यनारायण आचार्य जी, ये दोनों ने स्वतंत्रता संग्राम में हिस्सा लिया। जो संग्रामी जेल जाते थे, उनके परिवार को मदद करने का काम किया। स्वतंत्रता संग्राम के बाद जब देश को आजादी मिली, शिक्षा व्यवस्था को आगे बढ़ाने का काम किया।
Acharya made significant contributions to the educational advancement of Odisha. His popularity as a good teacher attracted students not only from Berhampur and Ganjam district, but also from all over Odisha.
As a result, he was affectionately called Binu Master by all. During his teaching career, he formed Navotkal Seva Sangh to help the downtrodden of the society. Haridakhandi Math was established at his initiation to help the poor students.
In 1954, when language clashes broke out in southern Odisha, Acharya led peace squads in the trouble areas. He also joined the cause of downtrodden communities, often shocking orthodox communities, by sitting down to a meal with lower caste communities. Acharya always remained committed for the development of education, the country's sovereignty, secularism, national integration and eradication of class biases. During his chief ministership from 1976-77, he laid considerable emphasis on the elementary education and made efforts to reduce the school dropout cases. He passed away on 11 December 1983.
However, Binayak Acharya still lives in the memory of our great nation for his selfless devotion to national causes. His zeal towards social reforms will continue to inspire people to work for the empowerment and upliftment of weaker sections of the society. India is forever indebted to the selfless service of such great persons.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.
Now let's take a look at the weather forecast for today. National capital Delhi will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain. The temperature will hover between 26 and 34 degrees Celsius. Mumbai will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain as well. Temperature will hover between 25 and 31. Chennai is likely to have a generally cloudy sky with light rain or drizzle. Temperature will vary between 24 and 32 degrees Celsius. Hyderabad is expected to have a mainly clear sky becoming partly cloudy towards the evening or night. The temperature will hover between 23 and 30 degrees Celsius.
And now an overview of today's newspapers. All dailies have covered the recent retaliatory strikes by US in Kabul. Hindustan Times writes, US strikes suicide bombers, says more attacks imminent. While the Times of India reports US drone blows up bomb-laden IS car headed for Kabul airport. The Statesman has noticed India's perspective by quoting Defence Minister Rajnath Singh in its headline, Changes in Afghanistan, a challenge for India. In some good news, the Statesman quotes the Prime Minister in its headline, Startup culture now vibrant in India, says PM Modi. And finally, India continues its superb performance in the Paralympics. The Statesman writes, India bags 2 silvers, bronze on hold in men's discus.
Before we end the bulletin, a reminder of today's question of the Amrit Mahotsav quiz. Which freedom fighter was popularly known as Master Da? Repeat the question. Which freedom fighter was popularly known as Master Da? WhatsApp your response on 8826 546262. I repeat the number 8826 546262 or through email on amritmahotsavquiz@gmail.com. Repeat, amritmahotsavquiz@gmail.com. Celebrate 75 years of India's independence by participating in Amrit Mahotsav quiz with AIR News. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India's Avni Lakron wins gold medal in women's 10-meter air rifle shooting at Tokyo Paralympics. Yogesh Kathunia bags silver in discus throw. Devendra Jhajaria wins silver while Sundar Singh Gurjar bags bronze in javelin throw. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister announces cash reward of 1 crore rupees for Nishad Kumar for winning silver medal at Paralympic Games. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says startup culture is expanding to smaller cities, which is an indication of a bright future. Hails the youth for discarding traditional ways of thinking and carving out new paths. Government extends suspension on scheduled international commercial passenger flights to and from India till September 30. Kerala to impose night curfew from today following sharp rise in COVID cases in the state. 6 civilians killed in a rocket attack in Afghan capital Kabul. US carries out drone attack on vehicle carrying ISIS-K suicide bombers. And Janmashtami, marking birth of Lord Krishna, being celebrated across the country today. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a great day.